Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of the colors by the Porterville Military Academy Cadet Corps and the singing of our national anthem by the Monache Chamber Choir and Choir Seniors.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red flame above bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Chamber Choir and our choir seniors. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing until the Porterville Military Academy Cadet Corps has marched back to their location and has been dismissed. You may be seated. Good evening. Thank you for joining us at the Monache High School Class of 2025 graduation ceremony. My name is Mrs. Walker, Principal of Monache. We are very honored to have you with us tonight as we celebrate the accomplishments of this incredible graduating class. To begin our program, I would like to introduce the members of our stage party this evening and thank them for their support of our graduates. Lillian Durbin, Board President. Felipe Martinez, Board Member. Rudy Ruiz, Board Member. Dr. Nate Nelson, Superintendent. Dr. Martha Stemke, Assistant Superintendent. Dr. Brad Rohrbach, Assistant Superintendent. Dr. John Snavely, Retired Superintendent, and his wife, Kay Snavely. Tonight, we gather in celebration of the accomplishments of the class of 2025. We honor the support of their families and friends who walked alongside them every step of the way. We also recognize the Monache faculty and staff who nurtured their growth and guided them to this milestone. Class of 2025, this ceremony is a celebration of every early morning, every late night, every challenge you faced, and every goal you crushed. You've grown in ways that a transcript could never capture. You've learned to lead through your involvement in one of our 4 pathways, FFA or ASB, to speak up when involved in programs like AVID, choir, band, and to stand strong in the face of adversity. I'm remembering those state playoff games and Valley championships. We have one tomorrow. And somehow you managed to do it all while balancing deadlines, part-time jobs, and extracurriculars. This moment marks a turning point, not just in your education, but in your life. Ahead of you is a wide open road filled with opportunity, uncertainty, and promise. The truth is, you won't always know the answers. You'll make mistakes. You'll take wrong turns, but that's how the best stories unfold. What matters most is that you keep showing up with integrity, with courage, and with a heart ready to keep learning. I hope you know how proud we all are of you. You've inspired your teachers, your families, and one another. And as you walk across the stage tonight, carry with you the confidence that you are ready. Not because life will always be easy, but because you are capable, you have drive and passion, and you are more than prepared for whatever comes next. Congratulations, class of 2025. You've earned every moment of this. And now, please welcome to the stage Olivia Barang, Senior Class President, who will now deliver the welcome speech. I'd also like to invite Evelyn Sanchez Reynoso, who will be her translator.
Good evening, Monache staff, families, and of course, class of 25 graduates. Welcome to our graduation. I honestly think I might have broken my backspace key writing this speech, but like so many of us, I tend to be a bit of a perfectionist in anything I do. I'd like to start by thanking everyone who could be here today for our senior class. I think I can speak for most of us when I say that high school has been a roller coaster of emotions, and we appreciate all the support you have offered from kindergarten to now and beyond. To Mama and Dad, thank you for being my lighthouse in rough waters, for loving me unconditionally, and for being the people I can always go to when I'm feeling down. As we all know, high school can get rough at times, and it's even worse if we don't have the right support systems to help us process it and get through those tough feelings. With friendships specifically, there are always a lucky few, but not everyone stays in the same group they came to high school with. People always come and go through the revolving doors of life, and it's important to remember that with every relationship that comes to an end, you're guided closer to towards the person you're meant to be, which may look completely different than the one you are today. Think about it. Just a few short years ago, we were fresh out of middle school, fresh out of quarantine, really, and now we stand on the brink of adulthood and independence and taxes. In all seriousness, today we begin a new chapter of our lives, one that will test us in ways that we could have never imagined. It won't be easy, but we are a class built on the passion and determination to succeed. In the words of everyone's favorite forgetful bluefish, just keep swimming. Keep going even when it feels impossible, because at the end of the day, we all made it to the ceremony on time. Hopefully. Congratulations once again, class of 2025. And now please welcome Evelyn Sanchez Reynoso, who will present the welcome speech in Spanish.
Buenas noches al personal de Monache, familias y por supuesto a la generación de graduados del 2025. Honestamente, creo que rompí la tecla de retroceso escribiendo este discurso, pero como muchos de nosotros, tiendo a ser un poco perfeccionista en todo lo que hago. Me gustaría comenzar agradeciendo a todos los que pudieron estar aquí hoy por nuestra generación de estudiantes del último año. Creo que puedo hablar por la mayoría de nosotros cuando digo que la preparatoria ha sido una montaña rusa de emociones y apreciamos todo el apoyo que nos han brindado desde el kinder hasta ahora y más allá. A los padres, gracias por ser un faro en aguas turbulentes, por amarnos incondicionalmente y por ser las personas con las que podemos contar cuando estamos desanimados. Como todos sabemos, la preparatoria puede ser difícil a veces Y es aún peor si no tenemos los sistemas de apoyo adecuados que nos ayuden a procesar y superar esos sentimientos duros, especialmente con las amistades. Siempre hay unos pocos afortunados, pero no todos se quedan en el mismo grupo con el que llegaron al inicio de la escuela. Las personas siempre van y vienen por los caminos de la vida y es importante recordar que con cada relación que llega a su fin, uno se acerca más a la persona que está destinado a ser. Y esa persona puede verse completamente diferente a quien somos hoy. Piénsenlo. Hace apenas unos pocos años acabamos de salir de la secundaria o realmente de la cuarentena. Y ahora estamos al borde de la adultez, la independencia y los impuestos. En serio, hoy comenzamos un nuevo capítulo de nuestras vidas, uno que nos pondrá a prueba de maneras que nunca podríamos haber imaginado. No será fácil, pero somos una generación construida sobre la pasión y la determinación para triunfar. En las palabras del pez azul olvidadizo favorito de todos, sigue nadando, sigue adelante, incluso cuando parezca imposible, porque al final del día todos llegamos a la ceremonia a tiempo. Ojalá, eso espero. Felicitaciones, clase de 2025. Lo logramos.
Thank you, ladies. It is now my pleasure to introduce you to the 2025 Valedictorians. The honor of valedictorian holds many requirements. Students must earn no less than a 4.0 in all non-weighted courses, no less than a B in weighted coursework, meet A through G requirements, pass the CASP test with an exceeds standard score in ELA and math, and be a CSF seal bearer. This is quite the accomplishment. Valedictorians, please come to the stage when I call your name. Marlene Nunez, Ariel Bermudez, Jaden Sable, Nicholas Garcia, Karen Alvarez Villacana, Sky Wells, Asia Lucero, Emily Fott, Libby Sanders, Evelyn Sanchez Reynoso, and Logan Hildreth. Please welcome at this time our first valedictorian, Marlene Nunez.
Welcome everyone who is able to make it to this special day. I would like to thank you all for coming and supporting our fellow graduates on one of the biggest moments of our lives. I would especially like to personally thank my wonderful parents for pushing me to become the person who I am today, as well as my amazing sister who taught me to never give up on my goals no matter how hard they seem. I would not be here today giving this speech without their immense support, so thank you. When we first started high school, we were told that the next 4 years would fly by, but we never believed it. Ironically, they were right. It seems as though we were all just freshmen searching for our classes, being absolutely clueless of what we want to do with our lives. Now we sit here today, ready to graduate and move on with the next chapter. However, none of this would be possible without our passion to succeed. Many of us have faced obstacles that we have had to overcome, such as packed schedules, balancing academics with extracurriculars, and managing the stress of challenging classes. All of these battles we faced have pushed us to do better and helped us develop drive mentality. As a class, we continue to strive for greatness and continuously set the bar higher. Moreover, graduation is not the end of our journey, but only the beginning. Fortunately for us, our trait of drive will help us flourish in whatever our future has in store for us. Therefore, I can confidently say that each and every one of you will excel in your everyday lives and become the best possible version of yourself. Para cerrar, me gustaría agradecer a mis padres por apoyarme y ayudarme a llegar donde estoy hoy. Thank you. Now please welcome Ariel Bermudez.
There's no beginning on this. Okay. Good evening, faculty, family, and graduates. Most of us have been counting down the days to this moment. And let's be honest, there were times it felt like high school might never end. As kids, we saw graduation in movies. caps flying, music playing, something that seemed so far away. We talked about it, wished for it, maybe even dreaded it a little. But somewhere between school events and the friends who became like family, we made it. Over these past 4 years, each of us have lived high school in our own way. Different sports, different clubs, different friend groups. But today we're together, celebrating more than just a diploma. We celebrate the victories we won, but also the challenges we conquered. Despite the obstacles, we kept going, not because we had to, but because we wanted to. We wanted to grow and prove to ourselves that we could. Our drive kept us going past the I quit, past the I'll do it later. The choice to keep showing up wasn't always pretty, but it was real. I want to thank my family and friends, the people who shaped me and supported me. I wouldn't be standing here without you. As a final thought going forward, remember this. Today isn't the end of anything. It's the beginning of everything. Now please join me in welcoming Jaden Sabol.
Good evening, graduates, families, and friends. I want to thank you all for being here today to celebrate the class of 2025 and our accomplishments. I would also like to thank my family for being here today, as they have been a major part of my journey these past 4 years. With our diverse and interconnected student body, all of us have accomplished so much. Every single graduate has worked hard, pushed themselves, faced challenges, and fought through it all on their way towards accomplishing their goals. Two traits that we have grown throughout these challenges are passion and drive. And as I look out to my fellow graduates, I can see these traits within every single one of us. This drive and passion had aided us on our journeys as students through these past 4 years. As we pursued academics, athletics, clubs, extracurriculars, and everything in between. Tonight is not just a recognition of how hard we have worked, it also symbolizes one of the biggest accomplishments of our lives thus far. After tonight, we all set out on our own journeys, which will be filled with new opportunities and accomplishments awaiting us. These traits, drive, and passion that have been built over these past 4 years will be a key factor and aid us in our journeys of growth and success. As we reflect upon these past 4 years and what it has brought us as a class of 2025, I can assure you that the skills and traits developed throughout our hardships and prepared us to face any challenges as the class of 2025. There is no challenge we cannot face or overcome. It has been a pleasure to be able to say that I am a part of the class of 2025, as our success is definite and our passion and drive is endless. Thank you all. Now please welcome Nicholas Garcia.
I believe I speak for everyone when I say it's a relief to be here this evening. This ceremony is officially the end of our high school career. These past 4 years have been challenging, whether you realize it or not, but now we have time to relax and reflect. To be here today, you undoubtedly had to overcome many obstacles, whether that be related to your academics or your personal issues. You also had to learn valuable skills on top of what was taught to you in class, such as accountability, commitment, and responsibility, which were, at least in my experience, very difficult to learn. Now, I'd like you to think about what exactly got you here. The answer to that question will be different for everyone. It may have been so that you could get a good job, go to college, please your loved ones, and so on. For me personally, my family is the reason I tried so hard to get up here on this podium. And for that, I thank them, especially my mom, who pushed me to give all the effort I could. But whatever your reason may be, there's one thing that all of them have in common, and that is that they all matter to you, and they give you the drive and the strength to push through even the hardest of days. So stay true to whatever reason you have to succeed because it got you this far, and I'm certain it will get you through the next stages of your life. Thank you for your attention. Now please welcome Karen Alvarez Villacana.
Thank you, Nicholas. Good evening, graduates, families, friends, and staff. Thank you for being here to celebrate this momentous occasion. Sitting here preparing to walk across the stage is a huge milestone for all of us. It carried us through long nights of studying, packed schedules, and balancing sports, clubs, jobs, and everything in between. That determination and resilience is what defines us. As a class of 2025, we've grown up in a world that's constantly shifting. We've adapted to hybrid schedules, social shifts, academic pressures, and the personal battles no one ever sees. But through it all, we kept going. We didn't give up. We showed up, we stepped up, and we rose above. Our drive isn't about being perfect, it's about persistence. It's how we supported one another, chased our goals, and refused to be defined by our setbacks. That's what makes us unstoppable. To the underclassmen and the younger students here today, enjoy being a kid. Don't rush to grow up. Go to the games, dance at the dances, laugh way too loud with your friends, and make memories that you will cherish. These years go by faster than you think. También me gustaría ya tomar un momento para agradecer a mis padres por los innumerables sacrificios que han hecho para ayudarme a llegar a este día. Mamá, papá, gracias por su apoyo y amor. No estaré aquí sin ustedes. Los amo mucho. As we turn the page and begin our next chapter, whether you're heading to college, into the workforce, taking a gap year, or still figuring it out, remember that drive that brought you here. Carry it with you. It will continue to take you far. Congratulations to the class of 2025. We made it. Thank you. Now please welcome Sky Wells.
Fellow graduates, faculty, and family, it's an honor to stand before you today. As we gather here, nearing new beginnings, it's important not to reflect on the journey that has brought us to this pivotal moment. We've shared our last sports that mean so much to us, celebrated victories like college acceptance, and supported each other through challenges. Each experience has shaped us into who we are today, individually and collectively. What sets the class of 25 apart is our unique blend of ambition, resilience, and compatibility. We've navigated unprecedented times, adapted to change, and emerged not only together, but stronger and more determined than ever. It's not just about the grades we've earned or the accomplishments we've achieved. It's about the spirit we've created, a spirit of collaboration, drive, and passion to be the best. The love and loyalty to Monache High School is what will forever connect us all. We've been saying, I can't wait for senior year for all of high school. Any senior can agree that the back to school rally, finally sitting on the senior side, was the best feeling. As senior year progressed, we all grew more and more close, realizing that we spent 5 years together. One piece of advice to underclassmen I would give is to get to know your classmates and appreciate them before they all go off to adulthood. You'll never be in a freezing cold U.S. history class watching a movie together again. I'd like to thank my teachers for their patience, my family, my sister, for being my biggest supporters, and my friends for growing up with me. Now please welcome Asia Lucero.
Thank you, Sky. To say that we have been collectively driven by adversity is an understatement.
Balancing rigorous coursework, sports, extracurriculars, and home life is no easy feat. When I think about what our class embodies, I recognize the resilience, compassion, and determination we uphold, challenging us to continue pushing ourselves in our own pursuits of success. I encourage you all to continue this pattern of achievement in all that you do. Witnessing our accomplishments these past 4 years have shown that we are capable of what we put our minds to. There is no doubt that the path we take after this will lead in many different directions. I hope that someday we can find one another again. Being a part of the class of 2025 and seeing your familiar faces in the halls of Monache has been a blessing. As I meet your eyes in the crowd, I envision your bright futures, and I'm truly excited to see where our drive takes us. To my parents, who have inspired me to study hard, families, educators, and friends, thank you for your continuous support. Specifically to my parents, maraming salamat. Sobrang mas mahal kita. I hope I continue to make you all proud. Now please join me in welcoming Emily Fott.
First, I must say congratulations to the class of 2025 graduates. You have accomplished an amazing feat. But why, and more importantly, how? To answer why, I really believe that we all have big dreams to do something amazing and to be someone in this world. We may have taken different paths to get here, but we're together in the same place, and our next step is for us to go our separate ways and take different paths once again. How did we get here? How were we able to push through all those English essays, science projects, and math tests? Well, we had to have some kind of motivation to drive down the roads towards success. Because we are all unique, that motivation could have stemmed from anywhere, anyone, and anything. Our family, friends, and teachers, our classes, clubs, and hobbies. Keep using your determination with everything you do and wherever you go. Mom and Dad, thank you for being my biggest supporters and for getting me to where I am right now. Class of 2025, you have accomplished something great today, but there is so much more in store for you. So keep pushing through because I know you all have the drive in you. Thank you, and now please welcome Libby Sanders.
Thank you, Emily. Good evening, families, friends, Monache staff, and the class of 2025. Today, we celebrate more than just graduation. We celebrate the journey that got us here. At Monache High School, we've learned that drive is more than motivation. It's that quiet determination that shows up when no one is watching. It's what pushes through long nights of studying, early morning practices, and packed schedules full of band rehearsals, ASB events, AP tests, and everything in between. Ambition is what kept us going, even when it was difficult, even when we were tired, even when things didn't go our way. It's what helped us bounce back after failures and stay grounded during successes. We've each had our own path through these 4 years. Some of us found our enthusiasm on the field, others in the classroom, or through helping those around us. But what we all share is the decision to keep going, to keep trying, and to keep pushing for something better, not just for ourselves, but for our community as well. I'm especially grateful for my parents and my sister, whose steady determination and example of true drive have inspired me every step of the way. And now, as we prepare to leave Monache, I hope we carry that same drive with us. Because life won't always be easy. However, if we continue to work with a purpose and move forward, there is no limit to what we can achieve. Congratulations, Marauders. We did it. Good luck on your life journey, and remember, this is only the beginning of many amazing things to come. Thank you. Please help me welcome Evelyn Sanchez.
Thank you, Libby. High school has meant different things for all of us. For some, it has been a playing field to take on. For others, it has been a treacherous journey they just barely survived. And as we celebrate the closing of that chapter, it may seem as the most important night of our lives, but it isn't. The class of 2025 is uniquely different in the limitless passion we possess. I witnessed it every day at Monache. In the choir practicing solos, the FFA feeding their livestock, the ASB discussing ideas, the athletes putting it all on the field. This class oozes of ambition, dedication, and drive. That is why this night is not the pinnacle of our lives, but rather the starting line. The path to get here wasn't easy, but through it all, we learned more about who we are and what truly makes us get out of bed in the morning. Fortunately, along the way, I was surrounded by my family, mentors, and best friends, near and far. I'd like to take a second to thank them. My successes are not only my own, but yours as well. So now, as we all line up to take on the race that is life, we stand on the foundation that was established by the passion vested in every single one of us, and we will continue to prove to everyone that our class is nothing short of exceptional. Growing up, my father always told me, if you did things well today, tomorrow you will do them better. Class of 2025, you did very well today, but tomorrow you will do a lot better. Thank you, and welcome to the stage, Logan Hildreth.
Thank you, Evelyn. Good afternoon, everyone. Family, friends, teachers, administrators, and most of all, the graduating class of 2025. Today we celebrate the greatest milestone we have reached in our lives so far and close a chapter in our lives we will always look back on. We've studied hard, faced obstacles, and pushed ourselves farther than we thought we could. And here we are at graduation. But we didn't do it alone. To all our teachers, thank you again for challenging us and being there for every step of the way. Thank you to our families for every late night motivation and for your unwavering support over these long yet short 4 years. I want to especially thank my family, my mom, dad, grandma, and even my little sister for being a crucial part of my high school journey and a major reason why I'm standing here today. And most of all, thank you to my fellow graduates for the memories we will all carry with us as we pursue greater things in life. But this moment isn't just about closing a chapter. It's about the passion and drive we've built these 4 years and turning it into momentum for our future, wherever it may take us. All those early mornings and moments we wanted to stay home or even give up, but didn't, weren't just about school. They were proof that we all have the drive to keep going, no matter how tough things get. And this drive and passion to reach an ultimate goal doesn't end here. It's actually just the beginning. We have all built the skills to do something amazing with our lives, so let's not see today as the finish line, but instead as the start of a new beginning. Thank you.
Thank you, valedictorians. Our Monache Marauder Band, under the direction of Justin Adams, will now play their senior song, Fire, by Gary Gilroy. Thank you, Marauder Band. At this time, please welcome our ASB President, Jacob Vasquez, and translator, Angeles Mendiola, who will deliver the farewell speech.
Okay. Can everybody hear me? Back row, you got me? Okay. Thank you. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, parents, and fellow graduates. My name is Jacob Vasquez, and it is an honor to be standing here before you to deliver this speech today. No good story happens from everything going perfectly. Movies always taught me that the greatest gift in lives are not in the plans. They're in the detours. My whole life, I would think there's no way a detour could make my life better. But there's no way I could have planned my way on the stage delivering the speech today. You have the wrong one. Okay. Sorry. I know now that I could have never planned my way to this moment. I've taken risks, I've failed countless times, more than I succeeded. And yet, those unexpected turns brought me here. So if things don't go the way you hoped, or if everything seems to be going wrong, that's okay. Because sometimes the detours lead to the most meaningful parts of the journey. Coach Barry once told me, everything happens for a reason, but in the same way, everything is a lesson. I think about this pretty often. At first, I didn't really understand what he meant. But as I started to look deeper into my experiences, my perspective began to shift. I started to notice things I used to overlook. I began to learn from my mistakes. Over time, I realized something important. The detours in life, the setbacks, the unexpected moments shaped me. They helped me make who I am today. What I'm trying to say is this. Sorry. What I'm trying to say is this. The detours are what make life interesting. They're what make you, you. When things don't go the way you plan, it's not failure. It's life challenging you, pushing you, growing you. So embrace it. Enjoy the moments that don't go according to plan, because if you already knew the ending, it wouldn't be worth the watch. After all, no great story came from everything going perfectly. Now, class of 2025, taking these last few moments and soak up every second before we cross that stage. The years have flown by, but they're filled with unforgettable memories and friendships that'll last a lifetime. As we step into the next chapter of our lives, I have no doubt that each and every one of you is capable of doing incredible things. And if the road ahead ever feels uncertain, just remember, your future is in good hands. To all my amazing teachers and friends, thank you for inspiring me. You left a lasting impact on my life, one that I'll never forget. And to the class of 2025, never settle for anything less than what sets your soul on fire. There's so much each of you can accomplish. Chase your dreams, challenge yourself, build character, take risks, and most importantly, remember the people who walked this journey with you. I hope one day we're not just strangers with good stories, but friends who wrote those stories together. Before I go, to my ever-loving parents and family, I stand here today in hopes that I made you proud. Everything I've done for you. Through the rough patches and the disagreements, please know that at the end of the day, every step I've taken has been with the goal of making you proud and bringing you happiness. I wouldn't be here without your love and support and your belief in me. Thank you for everything. And to the class of 2025, congratulations. Thank you for listening.
Hola, buenas tardes, distinguidos invitados, padres, miembros de la facultad, maestros y compañeros. Mi nombre es Ángeles Mendiola y hoy tengo el honor de traducirles el discurso de nuestro presidente del Consejo Estudiantil, Jacob Vázquez. Ninguna historia es buena cuando todo sale bien. Muchas películas suelen decir que los mayores regalos de la vida no se encuentran en los planes, sino en los eventos inesperados que enfrentamos. Casi toda mi vida pensé que era una locura creer que un obstáculo podría mejorar mi vida. No podía imaginar cómo un giro inesperado podría llevarme a algo mejor. Pero al estar aquí hoy, dando este discurso, ahora sé que nunca podría haber planeado mi camino hacia este momento. He tomado riesgos y he fallado varias veces, más veces de las que he tenido éxito. Y aún así, esas sorpresas del destino me trajeron hasta aquí. Así que, si las cosas no salen como esperabas, o si todo parece estar saliendo mal, está bien, porque a veces son los caminos imprevistos los que nos llevan a los momentos más valiosos de nuestras vidas. El entrenador Barry una vez me dijo, todo pasa por una razón, pero al mismo tiempo todo es una lección. Pienso en sus palabras frecuentemente. Al principio no entendía lo que significaban, pero con el tiempo, al observar mis experiencias desde otra perspectiva, empecé a notar cosas que antes ignoraba. Comencé a aprender de mis errores y me di cuenta de algo importante. Los desafíos en la vida, los contratiempos, los momentos inesperados, me formaron y me ayudaron a ser la persona que soy. En otras palabras, los cambios inesperados y los desafíos que enfrentamos son lo que hacen nuestras vidas interesantes y lo que nos forma como personas. Cuando las cosas no salen como uno planeaba, no es un fracaso. En cambio, es la vida retándote, motivándote y ayudándote a crecer. Hay que aprender a disfrutar y ver lo bueno, aunque las cosas no salgan como queramos, ya que si supiéramos el final de una historia, no valdría la pena leerla. Después de todo, ninguna buena historia surge de que todo salga perfecto. Ahora, clase de 2025, tomen estos últimos momentos y aprovechen cada segundo antes de que crucemos este escenario. Los años pasaron volando, pero estuvieron llenos de recuerdos inolvidables y amistades que nos acompañarán siempre. Al dirigirnos al siguiente capítulo, no tengo duda alguna de que cada uno de ustedes es capaz de lograr cosas increíbles. Y si el camino por delante se siente imprevisto, recuerden que su futuro está en buenas manos, tengan fe en ustedes mismos. A todos mis increíbles maestros y amigos, gracias por inspirarme. Han tenido un impacto tan grande en mi vida que jamás olvidaré. Y a la clase del 2025, nunca se conformen con menos de lo que merecen. Cada uno de ustedes es capaz de lograr muchísimo. Persigan sus sueños, rétense a sí mismos, formen carácter, atrévanse a tomar riesgos. Y lo más importante, recuerden a las personas que han estado ahí desde el principio. Antes de terminar, a mis padres y familia que siempre me han dado su amor. Hoy estoy aquí con la esperanza de haberlos hecho sentir orgullosos. Todo lo que he hecho, lo he hecho por ustedes. A pesar de los momentos difíciles y los desacuerdos, quiero que sepan que al final del día, cada paso que he dado ha sido con el objetivo de hacerlos sentir orgullosos y verlos felices. No estaría aquí sin su amor, su apoyo y su fe en mí. Gracias por todo. Y a la clase del 2025, felicidades, lo hemos logrado.
At this time, I would like to acknowledge those who earned a 4.0 or higher GPA. There were 37 students who received this recognition during their 4 years of study at Monache. Please stand when I call your name. Elise Alvarado Romero, Karen Alvarez Villacana, Nicole Arush, Olivia Bereng, Ariel Bermudez, Samira Castillo, Sofia Cortez, Emily Fott, Nicholas Garcia, Misael Gutierrez Esparza, Ariane Harani, Logan Hildreth, Inji Kazal, Suvalai Lasadan, Iris Lemus Cisneros, Juan Lopez, Asia Lucero, Jovel Moran, Kaylee Minna, Aaliyah Mendoza, Marlene Nunez, Andy Pena Tapia, Kate Peterson, Evelyn Ramos Maciel, Princess Rasqueta Baliklik, Jose Ruiz Rodriguez, Marcos Saavedro Aldaco, Jaden Sabol, Evelyn Sanchez Reynoso, Libby Sanders, Haley So, Isabella Soto, Amy Tena, Kobe Thompson, Natalia Vargas Mendoza, Dang Vuong, and Sky Wells. Please give these students a round of applause. Congratulations, you may now be seated. And now, the moment everyone has been waiting for. Graduates, please stand. Board of Education, staff, and audience, the students before you have completed the requirements set forth by the Porterville Unified School District and the State of California for high school graduation. As principal of Monache High School, and upon the recommendation of this faculty, I am pleased to present these graduates, the class of 2025. Parents, family, and friends, when you hear your graduate's name, please cheer and celebrate their achievement. Let's make this a moment they'll never forget.
Mr. Kaiser, you'll let me know? You'll let me know when? Yeah, you'll let me know when? You'll let me know when? As soon as you say your name? No, we.
Natalia Alvarado Espinosa.
Karen Alvarez Villacaña.
Nicole Arush.
Bianca Beltrán Cisneros.
Ariel Lea Bermúdez.
Ethan Bourne.
Iris Lemus Cisneros.
Melena De Roca.
Samira Guadalupe Castillo.
Emily Fa.
Gavin Sabio Domingo.
Logan Hildreth.
Nicolás J. García.
Melissa Huerta Hernández.
Aryan Karim Hirani.
Asia Lucero.
Jovel Jovero Marón.
Aaliyah Mendoza.
Giselle Mendoza.
Daniela Marie Miguel.
Marlene Núñez.
Roberto Prado.
Giselle Emilia Gutiérrez.
Tatiana Quillones. Jasmine Rocha.
Alexandra Quintero Beltrán.
Princess Roquera Aliklik.
Juliana Rodríguez.
Jaden Sable.
Marco Saverda Aldaco,
Sky Wells,
Cassandra Michelle Sanchez,
Evelyn Sanchez Reynoso,
Libby Sofia Sanchez. Sanders.
Sorry, Libby.
Kobe Thompson,
Alyssa Sotelo,
Haley So,
Amy Adeline Tena,
Isabella Soto,
Natalia Vargas Mendoza,
Aiden Aguilar,
Mohamed Abdullah,
Jasmine Alcantara,
Isaiah Thomas Adkins,
Ria Ajan,
Sierra Cassandra Alamilla,
Karen Arciga,
Natalie Lorena Alcázar Berber,
Olivia Bahrain,
Cristabela Alamanza,
Reynaldo Andrade,
Victoria Flores Alvarado,
Jason Andrade,
Elise Alvarado Romero,
Misael Andrade Tapia,
Johanna Andrea Alvarez,
Luis Almanza,
Isaac Jacob Andrade,
Bilal Algarasi,
Oscar Andrade,
Alberto Andrade Alcantar,
Daisy Violeta Andrade Aburto,
Ariana Cristina Alvarez,
Diego Andrade Alcantar,
Jocelyn Amigón Pérez,
Jacob Andrew Vasquez,
Yudani Alvarado Ortiz,
Ángeles Janet Mendiola Mata,
Alina Andrade Vargas,
Eduardo Andrade Torres,
Mariano Arellano,
Alejandro Ángel,
Antonio René Arredondo,
Jaylene Arellano,
Roberto Veggira Arriaga,
Bárbara Arias,
Chastity Asunción,
Fátima Arredondo León,
Juliana Acevedo,
Abraham Astorga,
Jasmine Baca,
Atsiri Ayon Martínez,
Mia Barajas,
Dalia María Baca,
Alyssa Bargan,
Juan Baca Ceballos,
Jacob Fernando Galán Berain,
Leila Ailda Varela,
Nicolás Barrios,
Héctor Baraza,
Ty Dalen Baxter,
Sebastián Adolio Barrientos,
Miguel Ángel Bedoya,
Janelle Isabel Batres,
Emmett Lane Bergen.
Timothy James Becerra.
McLean Owen Blackman.
Eduardo Bedoya Ceballos.
Allison Natalie Buñegon.
Brianna Bermúdez.
Andrea Bravo.
Armando Aguirre.
Jaden Crespo.
Chloe Michelle Bradley.
Daisy Ceballos Andrade.
Braden Lee Brown.
Cynthia Bernitsky.
Aiden Christopher Burns.
Traden Owen Cabral.
Alexis Chloe Calabatine.
Ryan Isaiah Callow.
Xavier Anthony Camacho.
Aaliyah K. Campbell.
Caden Arthur Kemp.
Bella Faith Cano.
Max Steven Canella.
Ernesto Cárdenas.
Ricardo Cano Reyes.
Kaden Merrick Carr.
Lauren Ashley Carlson Pasqua.
Carly Louise Carrillo.
Oscar Carranza Olvera.
Aileen Atsiri Castro Rodriguez.
Alondra Castillo León Sandoval.
Alejandro Catalán Ríos.
Julian Castro Rosales.
Ramón Ceballos.
Joel Ceballos.
Estrella Ceballos Ramos.
Oscar Ceballos.
Brooke Nicole Chandler.
Armando Beltrán Cerda.
José Manuel Rangel.
Paloma Cervantes.
Eliana Cervantes.
Caitlin Nicole Chapman.
Zaira Chapman.
Saraí Ruby Chavarria.
Stephanie Nicole Coca.
Brooklyn Isabella Joe Clark.
Ricardo Corona.
Faith Jean Conklin.
Briseida Corona Valencia.
Leonardo Corona Gutierrez.
Samuel Cortés.
Noah Isidro Cortés.
Yair Cortés Díaz.
Sofía Rose Cortés.
Valeria Cuenca Aguilar.
Parker Chase Cotton.
Armando Francisco de la Cruz.
Emilia Marie Covarrubias.
Danica Marie de la Cruz.
Cedra Daquil.
Dylan Andrew Dees.
Anthony de la Torre,
Santiago Delgadillo Mireles,
Sofía Delgadillo,
Andrea Fernanda de Borra,
Angelica Rose Dennis,
Haley Natasha Diaz,
Fabian Diaz,
Vicky Dominguez Chavez,
Dulce María Dircio Reyes,
Devin Adam Duran,
Preston Duangdi Sayabong,
Carolina Cisneros,
Noah Ray Echevarria, Melanie Cristal Esparza,
Johnny Darlene Eddington,
Orel Espinosa Jr., Abraham Estrada Cárdenas,
Manuel Espinoza,
Blessing Kayleen Evans,
Jacob Ray Estrada,
Janessa Brianne Faune,
Tristan Leonard Europa,
Brody Gunner Ferris, Kaylee Ann Fleischman,
Robert Vine Ballard,
Anaya Flores,
Angel Idel Felix Madero,
Leticia Flores Coello,
Alexis Julian Flores,
Evan Allen Flowers,
Giovanni Flores Anguino,
Christian Paul Fuentes,
Chelsea Giselle Flores Mencias,
Kevin Galvan Garcia,
Sean Edward Franklin II,
Berenice Isabel Garcia,
Victor Rafael Gabriel,
Lupita Maylene Garcia,
Jesus Jamie Gámez Cortez,
Decemberain Audrey Garfield,
Esperanza Garcia,
Ria Kaur Gill,
Marco David Garcia,
Ramses Isaiah Gomez,
Jerry Guerrero,
Alberto Gomez Reyes,
Erika Gómez Garcia,
Naima Irene Gonzalez,
Diego Gómez Martínez,
Anastasia González Tapia,
Marisela González,
Fátima González, Nathaniel Alexander González,
Nicolás Pablo Raca González,
Juan González Palomares,
Andrew González,
Nathan Anthony Guerrero,
Juan González Mendoza,
Jaslyn Edith Guevara,
Edith Guadalupe González,
Orlando Gutiérrez,
Rodrigo González Sánchez,
Misael Gutierrez Esparza.
Annabel Beatriz Guevara.
Joel Antonio Gutierrez Sánchez.
Ace Keaton Williams.
César Julián Guzmán.
Jimena Alcantar Gutierrez.
José Anthony Hansen.
Edgar Gutierrez Sánchez.
Viviana Articia Heredia.
Levi Benjamin Geyer.
Daniela Alexa Hernández.
Chase Hansen.
Ricardo R. Hernández.
Mackenzie Fave Aslam.
Orlando Kane Huerta.
Alia Micaela Hernández.
Yamile Hernández Soto.
Mariah Mari Hernández.
Saraí Herrera.
Daniela Hernández Mosqueda.
Brooklyn Gale Higginbotham.
Aiden Herrera.
Adán Jaimes García.
Francisco Hidalgo.
Daniel Jaimes García.
Moises Huerta.
Miranda Jiménez Cifuentes.
Carlos Jacob Hurtado.
Nathan Thomas Kaiser.
Aiden Janeway.
Angie Cazal.
Barbara Jimenez Cisneros.
Mato Sa Eli Lara Hill.
Xavier Abraham Jiren.
Shuvalai Ariana Lasadon.
Diana Medina Lacambaca.
Yvette Ledesma Suarez.
Isaac Leal.
Giselle Arisa Leon.
Socorro Michelle Lemus.
Kiara Elise Locke.
Moises León Ramírez.
Juan Guillermo López.
Jennifer Lopez.
Ashley Eileen López Paredes.
Juliana Lopez.
Amelia Christine Lori.
María Guadalupe López Rosales.
Natalie Machuca Rodriguez.
Isaac Lloyd Méndez.
Clemente Maciel Torres.
Arleta de Marie Maciel Jiménez.
Viviana Madrigal Ceballos.
McKenna Grace Madrid.
Abraham Santiago Magaña.
Josie Mia Madueña.
Viene Magaña Magaña.
Jasmine Arlene Magaña.
Ascari Dadan Marshall.
Alea Mish Osias Marron.
Ariel Ortega Martínez.
Andrew Nathaniel Martinez.
Lisbeth Martínez.
Irene Jasmine Martinez.
Samantha Martínez González.
Maya Rose Martinez.
Wyatt Charles Malden.
Veronica Mata.
D'Angelo Montenegro.
Genesis Marie McKnight.
Santiago Mejia.
William Austin Meyer.
Kaylee Vanny Mena.
Gavin Paul Mello.
April America Miller Gonzalez.
Gabriela Esmeralda Menchaca.
Zayden Faisal Mohammed Ali.
David Mendoza.
Viviana Alexandra Montalvo.
Fernando Millán.
Damien Martinez Moreno.
Venecia Miranda Tapia.
Olivia Mosqueda.
Alexi Elize Aldina Núñez.
Elena Nayem.
Faith Rachel Mora.
Giovanni Navarrete. Ezequiel Negrete.
Marisol Moreno.
Alejandro Núñez Arbizu.
Angelica Moreno Ruiz.
Ivan Noé Olivares Arcos.
Samuel Musen.
Marcela Aralet Beltrán.
Alexis Nares Hurtado.
Kimberly Campos Orozco. Daniel David Palomares.
Omar Navarro.
Aurora Ann Park.
Jaden Robert Nichols.
Yael de Jesús Para Díaz.
Gabriel Ochoa León.
David Estaquio Pérez.
Marlene Ontiveros Valencia.
Giselle Eileen Pérez.
Ariel Orozco.
Pablo Miguel Pérez.
Omar Anthony Ortiz.
Kate Rose Peterson.
Kaylin Rose Paredes.
Allison Jade Plata.
Esmeralda Perez.
Haley Ramboyang Kemmel.
Andy Peña Tapia.
Anthony Ramirez.
Samantha Zamora.
Vincent Ray Ramirez.
Noah Hector Perez.
Victor Ignacio Cayu Ramos.
Joana Perez Mendoza.
Leonel Ramos Torres.
Jane Marie Peña.
Rosendo Razón.
Hector Yanil Prado.
Violeta Alina Regalado.
Ruben Quintero.
Alize Estrella.
Jordan Daniel Ramirez.
Raymond Rios Crespo.
Brian Gudiel Ramirez Uros.
Amy Rivas.
Ryan Keith Resek.
Vanessa Robles Mesa,
Evelyn Ramos Maciel.
Daniel Andrés Rocha,
One more time. Okay. No, tell me your name again.
Andrea Rodríguez,
Adrian Redeem Mendoza.
Héctor Andrés Rodríguez,
Frankie Rios. Frankie Jacob Rios.
Ernesto Rodríguez Ochoa,
José Guillermo Rios Vidal.
Alyssa Marie Romero,
Jaden Lawrence Robinson.
Araceli Pilar Romero,
Victor Robles Rosiles.
Anthony Rubidoux,
Lorenzo René Rocha Alcantar.
José Alejandro Ruiz Rodríguez,
Randy Rodriguez.
Samantha Saavedra Preciado,
Delilah Nevea Rodriguez.
Gabriel Aguilar Salazar,
Rosario L. Roman.
Daniel Sánchez Quintero,
Anthony Rene Romero.
Vanessa Sánchez Saucedo,
Michael Anthony Romero.
Anthony de Jesús Sandoval Solís,
Mia Giselle Ruan.
Gabriel Pablico Say,
Adam Nathaniel Rush.
Kaden Nicole Segura,
Ashley Annabella Salazar.
Sofía Amaya Serna,
Isaac Anthony Sanchez.
Evan Scott Shepard,
Hector Sanchez Mendez.
Jacob Brian Snavely,
Ivan Sanchez Quintero.
Jimena Soto Sánchez,
Alexandra Celeste Sandoval.
Gwyneth Nicole Spindler,
Victor Damian Saucedo.
Jesus Chucho Torres,
Kaylin Marie Smith.
Alicia Marie Triana,
Steven Segura Ibarra.
David Valadez López,
LaVey Severance.
Jordan Ángel Valenzuela,
Audrina Cisneros.
Lexi Elizabeth Van Norton,
Elijah Sotelo.
Joseph Vasquez,
Talon Levi Speck Jr.
Elijah Alejandro Velarde,
Sienna Rose Sterling.
Mireya Yolanda Licón Venegas,
Max DeAnthony Torres.
Wendy Lisbeth Viveros,
Leslie Valeria Uvale Gutierrez.
Leila Melita Wade,
Omar Valencia Lugum.
Michael Anthony Wade,
Diana Valle.
Cambria Chandel Weaver,
Clarissa Josefine Vasquez.
Molly Grace Withrow,
Kirsten Lisette Vasquez Taylor.
Jesús Emilio Zavala Germán.
Jonathan Adrian Vega Perez. Josiah Michelangelo Velasquez. Freddie Villa. Dang Vong. Travis Del Walker. Bowden Andrew Watts. Seth Ryan Wells. Ashton Siason. Angela Savala Oliva.
Graduates, please rise. At this time, seniors, please move to your senior standby position while I will then direct you in your final act as a high school student.
No, they weren't.
And now, I am honored to lead the class of 2025 in this long-standing rite of passage from high school students to high school graduates. Graduates, at my signal, you will move your tassels from the right to the left. And now, turn those tassels. Congratulations! You are now high school graduates. And don't forget, once a marauder, always a marauder. This concludes our commencement ceremony. Graduates, you may now exit. Families, you may join them outside of the stadium. Congratulations to the class of 2024.